Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Please do me a favor, hit the like button and the hype button to help push this video. We're about to have a great discussion. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
A man is now in custody accused of shooting and killing his coworker. This happened at a U-Haul in West Nashville. After being on the run for less than 24 hours, 23-year-old Devin Rice is now in custody. Crime tape surrounded this U-Haul store on Annex Avenue through the evening on Tuesday after a verbal argument quickly escalated to fatal gunfire.
When I saw the police officers rush in, they had their hands on their weapons, so I knew there was something there.
Officers found 56-year-old Frederick Lighton with multiple gunshot wounds. Police say Rice admitted to getting into an argument with his coworker over a drink, then pulled out a pistol and began firing shots before running out of the store.
The ambulance came over, and then we saw somebody rolled out to the ambulance, and they were working on him like it was pretty serious.
The man did not survive.
It's like you never know. It's just, somebody could get that upset to shoot somebody multiple times and take their life and then mess up your whole future too. It's just, you never know.
Today, this U-Haul store remains closed with this sign in place apologizing for the inconvenience, along with a number if you need help with a reservation. After the shooting, police searched this area, Thunderbird Drive, looking for the gunman, leaving some in the neighborhood concerned. But now many are relieved that Devin Rice has been caught.
The crime here in Nashville is getting really bad. Police need to do a better job getting the guns off the street because there's a lot of shootings in Nashville.
A spokesperson for U-Haul says they are saddened and shocked by what occurred. Team members are not allowed to be armed at work. Rice has been charged with criminal homicide.
You ever notice how some stories just vanish while others get nonstop coverage? A black man named Devin Rice allegedly shot and killed Frederick Lighton, a white married father of 2 young daughters. Local reports of the aftermath circulated online, yet it barely registered as a national story. Why is that? Contrast that with the wall-to-wall attention that follows when a white person opens fire in a school or a church. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Those tragedies are real and deserve coverage, but they are rare. Everyday homicides look very different. FBI data shows most killings happen within the same race. About 80% of white victims are killed by other white offenders, and 85 to 90% of black victims are by black offenders. Black Americans make up roughly 14% of the population, but account for around half of both homicide victims and known offenders in recent years. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace. The victimization rate for Black Americans is typically 6 times higher than for white Americans. When the violence does cross racial lines, Black on white homicides outnumber the reverse in the detailed FBI tables. That's why all of this is smoke and mirrors. Yet, those cases and the far larger number of Black on Black killings rarely drive multi-day national cycles the way a high-profile white mass shooter does. Why is that? Media patterns play a role. Studies of major outlets have found the race of white offenders is mentioned more often and earlier than the race of Black offenders. We still don't know the name of the Black lady that shot the white man in the parking lot of Walmart. Stories that don't fit a particular narrative, ordinary street violence, or a case like Lighton's, simply get less oxygen. So when people say mainstream coverage seems selective, The numbers and the recent Tennessee example both point in the same direction. The data is public. The disparity in attention is hard to miss once you look. I'm the type of person that I look. I pay attention. I'm not out here looking specifically for stories where black people kill white people or white people kill black people or there's a mass shooting or, you know what I mean, a specific group of people are the ones being talked about. No, I just want there to be some equality, like what we claim we want there to be. We claim we want there to be equality, but the news coverage on these stories are not equal at all. And you guys know it. This story pissed me off specifically because the greatest accomplishment in my life is that I'm a father and a husband. And this guy, Frederick Lighton, was at work, had an argument with Devin Rice about a damn soda, where they're saying that Devin Rice, the black kid, was the one that was going to purchase Frederick Lighton a soda at work. They argue. And then Frederick Lighton walks away and goes back to his workstation. Devin Rice retrieves a weapon, a gun, walks up to Frederick Lighton inside of a U-Haul and empties a clip. Multiple shots all over his back and body over a soda. And this did not make national news. Why? Because the shooter was the wrong color. Let this have been a white man shooting a black man at work. We will have Benjamin Crump. We will have Al Sharpton. We will have Dr. Umar Johnson. We will have Jasmine Crockett. We will have everybody on the left making as much noise as they possibly can make to bring about as much attention as they can possibly bring to this situation so it can support the narrative that black people are afraid to live in this racist country because all they want to do is kill us. All they want to do is unalive us because they are afraid of us. They're jealous of us, envious, whatever you want to say. But that is not the case. My question to you guys is, how many of you have heard of this story? Sorry for clapping inside the microphone. How many of you have heard of this story? I'm not trying to say I broke it or anything. I actually got it from a gentleman on X. His name is Daniel Concannon. Daniel Concannon, I think that is. And yeah, and his tag is too white to tweet. But the way he wrote it out, watch this. A white 56-year-old husband and father, Frederick Lighton, was working alongside black 23-year-old Devin Rice at a U-Haul facility in West Nashville. You already know how this ends. The two men was reportedly arguing about a soda when Frederick Lighton turned and walked away from the verbal dispute, returning to his workstation. Moments later, Devin Rice appears, pulls out a handgun, and empties it into Lighton's back. Just look at young Devin's angel face. Of course, this is tongue-in-cheek. Who could have possibly predicted that such a sweet boy would have such low impulse control? It's been weeks since the black-on-white murder, and as usual, zero national coverage. Numerous local media have covered the story. In Tennessee, zero have published the white victim's photograph. Why is that? It's because we are being taught right now and trained right now to hate the white man. Yeah, I said it. We are being taught and trained to hate the white man because that's what they need us to do in order for the new world order to move forward. We need to hate the white man, hate the white man's religion, which is Christianity, and then start doing everything that Christianity says not to do and make Christianity the demon. Make white people the demon and the menace. We need to get off of this race stuff, guys. That's what we need to do. All right? The facts are out here, but guess what? Mainstream media don't care about the facts. They don't. CBS, NBC, CNN, those guys, they don't care. ABC, they don't care. They're not gonna share this information. TMZ didn't even talk about it. I bet if that black kid was shot, I bet if this black 20-something-year-old was shot and killed at the U-Haul, I bet you $1 million that Frederick Lighten's face would have been all over the news, all over the internet. But guess what? It didn't happen that way, so it's been buried. This only happened a few days ago, and you guys have not heard about it. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. That's where we are right now. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments. If I offended anybody, that's your business. Don't forget, do whatever you can do to support the channel as you have been already. Love y'all. See you in the next one. Peace. Special partnership alert. We just now linked up with XXXdrinks.com, which you could take advantage of and get 10% off by hitting the link in the descriptions. Their products support energy, stamina, confidence, mood, circulation, and overall body sensitivity, not just one single effect. Tea, coffee, and you and your significant other are going to be extremely happy. I promise you. Go through the link below and get 10% off. I'll see you on the other side.